absolutely certain of. Yes.
How do you enjoy this conference and this convention?
It's been fun. It's lovely to meet the Czech fans, and it's wonderful to be in Prague. So,
is there any difference between American and European fans?
You know, at their hearts, no. At their hearts, no, but there are exterior differences. You know, language is one, customs are others. Here it's interesting because there's a translation that has to happen because I don't speak Czech. You sometimes get to look at the person who asked the question when the translator is talking. So it's interesting, and but the Czech fans are great, and they're very serious and bright, and but also generous too. So,
what else do you learn about Czechs?
What else did I learn about Czech? The Czech language, people. No, you know, I'm just learning. It's my first time here. I have a couple of Czech friends. David Nickel is a friend. He's a Czech-Canadian actor, and so, you know, I'm going around the country. I went to the castle today and walked into the cathedral and at Charles Bridge. So I'm learning a little bit about the history, and that's intriguing. And little by little, I hope to, you know, to begin my education. Yeah.
Okay, you mentioned David Nickel. Did you watch the series when he played?
Yeah, occasionally. He was in Atlantis, which was the one after SG-1. Yes, yeah. And I've you know, I see him in Canada sometimes, and we chat. And of course, you know, he has a Czech temperament. You know, so it's really good.
Okay, man, can I ask you, for your Braytak role, do you need to learn something special?
Learn something. Well, you need to learn another way of thinking. You know, of how he thinks about certain things, how he thinks about loyalty, how he thinks about war, how he thinks about friendship. So it's just that, you know, and that's gradual because you have to look at the writing, which was good, and then you have to make your choices. So.
What is his best virtue?
Tenacity and loyalty. Yeah.
He's called Jaffa Obi-Wan. Any explanation for that?
Well, you know, he serves the same function in the series as the Obi-Wan in Star Wars. You know, he's a teacher. You know, and he's got a mentor, and then for me that was Tilk, and he's my entrance into that world. So, and he's wise, but he's also bold. You know, so I understand the comparison, and I love the comparison. So,
do you like the Star Wars series?
The Star Wars series of films? Yeah, of course. You know, I have to admit I haven't seen the latest ones. I like the first three. Yeah, the latest ones I haven't seen so much.
As a child, did you have any hero?
As a child, did I have a hero? You know, all the usual, actual hero. Of course, you know, when you're a little boy or something, you're Superman and Batman and all of those things. And then as life gets more complicated, you start looking at other people, you know. So.
Okay, I know about you that you are a polyglot. You speak Spanish and Italian. Yeah. Può dire qualcosa in italiano?
Oh, certo. Ciao a tutti in Italia e ciao a tutti i ciechi che parlano italiano. Ma allora lei parla italiano, no? Ha studiato italiano? Dove ha viaggiato in Italia?
Ho studiato italiano al liceo per 6 anni.
Sì, mi piace moltissimo la lingua italiana, l'idioma.
Grazie.
Sì, prego. Jaffa Cree.